may soon be gone. I hope you carry on. Remember me as one who would not kneel. Fight with blood, fight with steel, die with honor, never yield. Fearless hearts filled with pride, into glory we shall ride, into glory.
Okay, folks, enough with the gay jokes. The more I keep remembering stuff, the worse it gets. So now that Jerry Brown's talking about he wants to bring in emergency whatever, I didn't really hear what he said, so all I know is he wants to call a state of emergency, which I would assume means bring in the National Guard, which is where this would fall in. So this is talking about the Operation Garden Plot, which I've talked about extensively. All of my friends should know that fucking thing by now, as much as I fucking talked about it. And Operation Cable Splicer is pretty much the same fucking thing. Just, like, they have backups for certain operations in case one gets figured out. Yeah, that's called strategic planning. But it says this document, signed by the Secretary of the Army, is hereby signed as DoD Executive Agent for Civil Disturbance Control Operations. In other words, bring in the National Guard. Under Plan 55-2, he is to use airlift and logistical support in assisting appropriate military commanders in the 50 states, District of Columbia, and the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, and U.S. possessions and territories, or any political subdivision thereof, anything the U.S. owns. Here, in a nutshell, is Operation Garden Plot, which, by the way, came out in fucking, I believe, the 70s, early 80s. Under this plan for the deployment of Operation Garden Plot, the use of SIDCON 1, which is like kind of like DEFCON 4 shit, you know, will be mandatory. This direct support of civil disturbance control operations is to be used by the Army, U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps, with an airlift force to be comprised of MAC organic airlift resources, airlift-capable aircraft of all other U.S. Air Force major commands, and all other aerial reconnaissance and airborne psychological operations. This is to include control communication systems, aeromedical evacuation, helicopter and weather support systems, if any civil disturbance by a resistance group, religious organization, or other persons considered to be a nonconformist takes place. Under Appendix 3 to Annex B of Plan 55-2, here gives all federal forces total power over the situation if local and state authorities cannot put it in dissenters. Do you fucking get it? In other words, and this is pretty much where fucking Cable Splicer ties in, they bring in a bunch of fucking illegals to cause chaos, and then the next thing you know, we got a civil war. There's your civil disturbance for martial law. Okay? And I don't know if you noticed the past couple years, but the fucking immigrants been flooding in because Mr. Obama left open the gate by accident. All set up. If that didn't convince you enough, here's your fucking FEMA camps, okay? Are you fucking happy? We didn't even start. That's a whole nother story. There you go, issuesandalibis.org. You might want to check that out. Rex 84. Okay. There it is. FEMA's blueprint for martial law. Now, X-84 is Readiness Exercise 1984, which, if none of you out there know what 1984 is, or why us patriots are always mentioning it, you haven't got a fucking clue then. There's no time to fucking waste on you people. So the plan is Rex 84. Through Rex 84, an undisclosed number of concentration camps were set in operation throughout the United States for internment of dissidents and others potentially harmful to the state. Rex 84 program was originally established on the reasoning that if a mass exodus of illegal aliens crossed the U.S.-Mexican border, they would be quickly rounded up and detained in detention centers by FEMA. My fucking balls. My fucking balls. You look around the damn country and see what the fucking cops are doing to the Americans and tell me that that shit fucking floats your boat. That's bullshit. These camps are operated by FEMA, who will not help you, by the way. So what the fuck are they there for? Should martial law need to be implemented? All it would take is a presidential signature, which he already fucking signed, by the way. All he's got to do is fucking spit it out, send it to the Hill, and there you have it. The real purpose of FEMA is not only to protect the government, but to be its principal vehicle for martial law. Bullshit. Do I gotta fucking go and look this up right now? I'll put it in the description. And if you haven't noticed by now in the other videos, there's descriptions. There's articles and shit in the description. Now, I mean, you could just go and look up on YouTube all sorts of fucking senators and congressmen questioning the fucking committee about, hey, what the fuck is this continuity of government shit that FEMA's supposed to be taking over? And they're like, oh no, we can't talk about that. No, we can't talk about that. No. If you want to get into executive session, then we can talk about it. Yeah, executive session, where nobody is allowed in there except for the congressman. What do you think happens in there? They tell you, you shut your fucking mouth and you never bring that up again, and your whole fucking family's blacked out, you understand? And you wonder why fucking nobody says nothing about it. You think these fucking politicians don't know what the fuck is going on? I mean, the good guys, the guys on our side, you think they don't know what's going on? You think Ted Cruz and Donald Trump don't have a fucking clue what's going on? There's your fucking FEMA camps, damn it. What the fuck else do you want? Oh boy. Fine, I'm lying about the troops in America. The U.S. government's secret army. I told you the people are working together. Working together, working together. And I don't give a fuck what you say about Alex. I mean, the fucking guy's always got the story. And there's just no debating it. And there fucking is for you right there. Foreign troops are already operating inside of America, July 3rd, 2013. Russian troops confirmed in America. Oh, what's this? From March 24th. And nothing false about this flag. Troop movements, foreign soldiers, and reports from military insiders indicate the U.S. government is going to war against its people. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. ISIS, blah, 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 blah. NATO. Look. All declared a greater threat than the terror group. Yeah, you see, they're fucking calling us the threat. You know why they're calling us the threat? Because we know the fucking plan, we know what's going on, and we're the only ones left that could fucking take them down. You get it? You get it? Sovereignty handed over to the UN. Foreign troops training on American soil. NATO vehicles brought into the US. And more recently, military exercises geared toward unconventional warfare to be practiced in America while treating gun-friendly states as hostile. I mean, do you need a fucking red flag? What do you need? Where... Damn it, I said it earlier. I want to see someone take some fucking initiative in this damn country. Believe me, if I could do it, I'd run this fucking joint like it's supposed to be run. This is exactly why our founding fathers did not want a democracy. We are not a fucking democracy. If you look at all democracies for fucking ever in history, all they've done is ruined governments. That's why we are a constitutional republic. Get that through your fucking head. We're not done yet. It ain't even, not even close. Like, I'm gonna have to do fucking part 16. So do you see why I can't stick on to one story? Come on, what's next? Oh, the FEMA camps. I'll be putting this in the description. FEMA coffins. And folks, this map right here, I would highly suggest that you go and download it. That you go and look at this whole Agenda-21 thing. Which by the now they're trying to, you know, dumb people down and call it Agenda-30, 2030. Nice try. Folks, you got a huge book. A huge book. All on this. Population control, poisoning the food and the water, chemtrails, vaccines. It's all in the fucking book. Eco-science. Are you fucking getting that message? Anybody else want to question me on this shit? And by the way, all these operations were put into place back in the 70s, just in case you're wondering. This is what our overlords have planned for us. This is not a fucking joke. You can understand why someone like me would get a little frisky at seeing something like this. I know if the founding fathers were around, Obama would have been hung his fucking second day on the job. You might want to check these out. Wild Dance Project, NAFTA, UN, US Heritage Programs. There's your biosphere. And listen, this is fucking funny. Because look, it says, reserve and corridor system to protect biodiversity. This coming from the same fucking schmucks who are telling you that carbon is bad. Fucking carbon dioxide. The same ones telling you that fucking, greenhouse gases are the reason for fucking climate change. The same guys that lie to you every single day, who are destroying the biosphere, are fucking coming out and saying that this map is just a simulated reserve and corridor system to protect biodiversity. If you fucking believe that one, I got a bridge in London to sell you. What will I think up next? Check out masterofmanythings.com, 200frontline.com, Fighters of the Founders YouTube, all that good stuff. Well, I hope I don't see you here. But God bless and carry on.